Hi, Mike Gillespie from Ginger Sparks, and I'd like to introduce you to what we believe is the very best maglock, face applied maglock available anywhere. It's very tiny. It's known as the Micro Power Lock. This site comes assembled. It's very easy to install. This goes on your transom. This goes face applied onto your door. Why do we believe it's the very best in the world? First of all, it's extremely powerful. This is for a double door arrangement. It's only 140mm wide with two locks. There's £1,500 holding force. The armatures that bolt onto the door are adjustable sideways. In this particular example, this is using the innovative SDGI bracket, so the magnets can go backwards and forwards. The body itself, as you can see, is rounded, which is great in low height situations. There's no sharp edges, it's not square, and it looks so much better than what is currently available. The current draw is extremely low as well, at just over 1/4 amp for 12 volts. We do a micro power lock to cover every eventuality, every situation, using a Z bracket for open indoors, using the SDGI bracket for situations where you've got a centre pivot door, or your traditional arrangement whereby you're fixing the maglock directly underneath the transom. This is particularly good when you've got automatic doors that need maglocks, because it is so small. 185mm for the bracket, 140mm for the locks. So you put this between the operators and you've got loads of room. Generally you need about 500mm. Here you only need 185mm, and if it's a single door and you're very tight on space with an automatic door operator, then you only need 116 for the bracket and just 70 for the lock. So it doesn't intrude where the safety sensors go, and it doesn't intrude on the sweep of the arm when it's coming through. I'd like to show you a brief video how to install the maglock, the micro power lock, and how it all works. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the demonstration video for the installation of a micro power lock. In this installation it's using the SDGI bracket. First of all, set aside the two PCBs, which we'll come to later on, and the two armatures, which are on sliding plates. And then you just need to loosen the security fixings either side of the bracket. Do not use or loosen these two screws, as they're retaining the channels. So simply loosen the fixings, and this will then allow you to slide out the lock, which comes pre-assembled and attached to the sliding plate. It comes out simply. Next, offer the SDGI bracket up to the door transom, ensuring that it sits plumb central, and using the wireway cutout, which you'll see is a U-shape, dark U-shape at the back of the bracket, as your guide. We've pre-drilled the holes to speed this video up a little bit for you. And also, when lining and offering up the bracket, ensure that the bracket, the bottom of the bracket, the edge sits flush with the edge of the transom. In this way it'll allow the sliding plate that the lock is attached to travel freely underneath the transom, backwards and forwards. So just make sure that when you install it, it does have that travel, and therefore it won't catch on the transom. Once you have the SDGI bracket attached to the frame, we then need to start fitting the armatures. Again, loosen the screws that hold the sliding plate in place. As you see, it travels very freely, which helps when lining up later on. Again, we've just used 2 rather than 3 holes just for the speed of this demonstration. Centrally fix it first. That allows you to level it up and make sure that that is sitting true and plumb. And when you fit in the sliding plate, general guide is within 5mm of the edge of the door. This is obviously for a double door installation, so 2 independent armatures are required. Again, just level it, because it's centrally fixed, it's easy enough to make plumb. Then slide in the armatures themselves. You'll see that it's easy enough to move those left and right. Then slide in the micro power lock on the sliding plate, and make sure the knuckle that's on the armature fits nicely into to the lock itself. Once you're happy that they're in the right position, up and down, then secure the armature plates on properly. Again, for this demonstration, as we said before, we're just using 2 fixings, but obviously you'll need 3 to make sure it's very, very secure. Then slide the armatures back in. Put the mag plate with the lock back inside and move the armatures left and right to ensure then that the knuckles on each of the armatures locate nicely inside the locks when the door opens and closes. Once you're happy with the position of that, just nip up the retaining screw on the armature plate on both sides. This ensures that the door, when it opens and closes, lines up properly and in the right height. Then the plate with the lock on, that can be moved again backwards and forwards, so that when the door is in the 0 position, you can ensure that that closes plumb and accurately every time for you. Once you're happy with that, secure both the screws either side of the armature fully tight as you can, using hand pressure only, and there will be no movement whatsoever then in that armature. It's there, absolutely solid. The armatures float, so you might just want to tweak those to make sure they're sitting nice and plumb. It doesn't affect the location, that's just more an aesthetic thing. Then slide the lock and the plate straight back in again. Once you're happy with the position of that plate, as you can see, it can move backwards and forwards. Just check the door, open and close it, make sure it locates and clunks in nicely. That's the plate in position. It's then a case of just securing the retaining nuts, screws on the top of the SDGI bracket. Just nip those up, and once that's all plumb, you'll just need to secure them fully. Just double check, make sure that door opens and closes and locates in that lock every time, which you can see that it does here, no problem. Pointing here now is the Y-way holes. They're cut out the back of the SDGI bracket so that the cables from the lock on the sliding plate can be passed through and into the transom and off to the PCB or to the automatic door or to your PSU. The PCBs, these are the power cables coming from the lock which go into the PCBs. So the PCBs can be located either inside an automatic door operator or into your PSU. This is the 2 power terminals that the cables go into, and the smaller ones at the back, that's for the anti-tamper function, and the details of the anti-tamper are available on the website. And these PCBs are remotely located, as I say, either in a PSU or the automatic door operator. Again, thanks very much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoy the products, and that you go out there and you buy them and you try them and then you come back again. This should make life a lot easier for you and a lot easier for your clients as well. If you look at the links below, that'll take you to our website. There's a lot more information there, details, drawings, sites that we've installed the locks and the brackets at. So, and if you've got any queries at all, please feel free to email us. We'll get back to you very quickly, and if you've got any bespoke requirements, we can always look at those as well. We're looking forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.